But Ashesha is standing by with the stocks that you should keep on your radar. Ashesha?
Well, yes, first up, let's talk about IDFC First Bank, and a block deal is expected to happen today where Barbara Pincus is looking to sell about 2.6% stake in the company, and the total transaction value could stand at about 1170 odd crores. Floor price has been fixed at 75 rupees per share, which is at a discount of about 4% to yesterday's closing price. So keep an eye out on this counter on account of this block deal, which is expected to happen today. Let's also talk about ICICI Securities, and that is because shareholders meeting was scheduled to happen yesterday, and it did happen, and the shareholders have now approved delisting of ICICI Securities, and the swap ratio is 100:67, which means if you have 100 securities or 100 shares of ICICI Securities, you will get 67 shares of ICICI Bank. So on account of this delisting proposal, which has now been approved by shareholders, keep an eye out on ICICI Securities as well. Moving on to a whole host of pharma companies which will be in focus on the back of US FDA action, and in that, first up, we have Alkem Laboratories, where US FDA conducted inspection at its Baddi plant, and they've issued Form 483 with 10 observations. Keep an eye out on this counter and on Zydus Life, because US FDA conducted inspection at its SEZ Onco injectable manufacturing facility in Ahmedabad, and US FDA has issued Form 483 with 4 observations, but the company has clarified that it is not with respect to data integrity issues, and they will be able to solve these issues. They will be in talks with US FDA to solve these problems, so keep an eye out on Zydus Life as well. Moving on to Dr. Reddys then, where the company has entered into an exclusive distribution partnership with Sanofi Healthcare. This is to promote and distribute Sanofi's vaccine brands, including well-established pediatric and adult vaccines in India. So big development that has come through, positive for both Dr. Reddys as well as Sanofi India. And lastly, let's talk about Texmaco Rail, and this counter will be in focus on account of recent fundraise. So the company recently concluded its 250 crore QIP, and now we have the details of who were the participants. So ADIA, or Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, and Societe Generale were some of the QIP participants on account of these marquee names entering into this counter. Keep an eye out on this name as well.
Ashesha, thanks so much for taking us through that. We will be keeping our eye out on all of these stocks today.